Hello everyone. In this session, we will learn about SWOT model. This session will cover all the theoretical background related to the SWOT. Afterward, I will post the videos which covers the hands-on training and the complete demonstration of model. So, stay connected with my channel. Let's start the session. These are the contents of my session. Introduction, downloading and installation procedure, steps in the SWOT. There are total 5 steps. First is a project setup, second is watershed delineation, then HRU analysis, write input tables and SWOT simulations, and lastly conclusions. Introduction. The SWOT. A SWOT is a soil and water assessment tool developed by US Agriculture Department in early 90s. Basically it is a surface water modeling software and it has some limitations for groundwater modeling. It's a successor of SWRRB, that is the simulator for water resources in rural basins model. Now let's see what is application and use of this software. It is used to predict the impact of land use and management on water, sediment and agriculture. It is used to run the hydrological models to get the water balance ratios like stream flow, precipitation, base flow, total flow and evapotranspiration precipitation. The model is used to estimate the trapping efficiency, water losses and reservoir trends. A SWOT also deals with nitrogen and phosphorus cycle, plant growth, nutrient yield and point sources. Data requirement. There are 2 types of data required by the SWOT model. The preliminary data, that data you have to update in a C drive in a SWOT folder. So these 3 types of data, CFSR world, soil water base, IMD graded data, that data you have to update in a C drive and it is available with official website of SWOT. And second type of data, that is daily rainfall, temperature, solar radiation, wind speed and relative humidity, you have to update that data in step number 4, that is in write input tables. Next is model framework. Now model get inputs like a hydrological and meteorological parameters, then digital elevation model, that is DEM, and land use land cover map, and it gives output like the surface runoff, evapotranspiration, total flow and base flow, infiltration, chemical yield and sediments. Now how to download and install this software. Now from the official website of SWOT you can download this software, or another website is Get Into PC, from which you can download this software. So download the latest version of ArcGIS, install the ArcMap. Currently 10.8 is the latest version of ArcMap, and in that install the ArcSWOT. Our total work will be carried out in a ArcSWOT. Now step number 1, it is a project setup. Now SWOT doesn't work in sub and subfolders. That is, if you use the path like this PC, D drive, new folder, again subfolder and your SWOT project, then SWOT doesn't work. So use proper method like this PC, D drive and SWOT project folder. Now step number 2, watershed delineation. For this purpose you will require the digital elevation model of your study area. Now the DEM is downloaded from the website called search.earthdata.nasa. For that purpose you must have your account with Earth Data Center. So first create your account and then download the data by the Aster Global V3 DEM model with 30 meter resolution. Step number 3 is HRU analysis. HRUs are nothing but the hydrological response units These are the portions of sub-basins and having unique characters like soil, slope and management. For HRA analysis, you required the shapefile, soil data and land use map. So to download the shapefile for India or for other countries, the website is divagis.org. But sometime in that website, the Indian shapefile is not available with Kashmir region. So to download Indian shapefile with Kashmir, you have to go for Indian Remote Sensing and GIS website. Next, to download the soil data for India and for world, the website is fao.org. So download the soil data from that website. Then to download the land use and land cover map for your study area, the website is earthexplorer.usgs. But again here you need account with USGS. So first create account and then download the data. The SWAT data for India is also available with the official website of SWAT, so you can download it. Step number 4, it is write input tables. In this step, we will be uploading the weather data. Now how to get that weather data? So to download the weather data up to 2014, the website is globalweather.tamu.edu. But if you need a recent weather data, you have to go for powerlark.nasa.gov. Now, after the data is get downloaded, this data consists some error, that is minus 99.000 error. So you have to remove that error. So to remove such errors, a Notepad++ can be used, and the last step is a SWAT simulation or the run of model. So in this step you have to do some settings. Firstly, you have to put your time period for which you have to run the model. So this starting date and ending date you have to put. Then you have to keep some time period for warm up, that is a SWAT model takes some time to overcome its initial losses like infiltration and evaporation. So you have to keep this parameter, that is NYSKIP. Minimum 3 years you can increase the numbers. Then don't tick the log parameters. Here the print log flow, don't tick this box, and the keep remaining settings as default. After all the settings, you have to click on this setup SWAT run and then run SWAT. After your run will get completes, you will be able to read the SWAT outputs. If outputs are not within the limits, you can calibrate it with the help of SWAT-Cup software. I will post the video related to the SWAT-Cup. Conclusions. The SWAT is a very effective hydrological modeling tool. There is no need to go outside for data collection. You will get all the data from the website. Then more than 100 parameters can be analyzed with the help of SWAT, and you can publish your work in a good journal if you work with the SWAT models. Thank you.